Welcome back already. Yo, let me move this lamp. Oh, wait. Why is the lighting like that? Yeah. There we go. Welcome back to another stream. Should I wipe my lens? Why is there a glare? That's bothering me, bro. I might OCD. Yeah, let me just wipe this real quick. Yo, okay, there we go. That's so much better. Alrighty, so welcome back to another stream. We're back again. This is Streamtober Day 5, the finale, the last day. Holy crap, guys. I've had a lot of fun so far. Let me turn that music off real quick. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun this entire week. It's been really fun streaming back to back. So last year I did this. It was really fun. We streamed back to back. That was the first time I've ever streamed every single day in a weekday. I mean, during weekdays. So I wanted to do it again this year, and this year I feel like we did a lot better. We went way harder this year. I feel like we got so much better content this year. The quality is so much better this year, like the quality of content. I mean, but yeah, this is the second year I've ever done this Streamtober thingy. Yeah, day 5, last day. You know, I read the chat. I just read the chat, right? Technically, yes, a week is 7 days. A week is 7 days, but I'm talking about weekdays. And that was on the flyer as well. I don't know if you guys saw the flyer, but as you can see on the flyer, it says 23 to 27. Yeah, Streamtober. It was never advertised as gonna be like an entire week. Like I know, it was never advertised like that. But you know, it was advertised as October 23 to 27. So basically, I'm still sticking true to what I said earlier. Not switching up. And yes, my time sense is really bad because it's scheduled for 3:30, but it's 3:58. But I mean, we're not gonna look past that. Well, yeah. But welcome back to the chat. Welcome back, where 0123. Welcome back, hello matey. Welcome back, Clear Sky. Welcome back, Red Stars. Sorry, chat. I'm at school waiting for people to get set up stuff so I can take photos. Watching the stream from school is crazy. Damn, you watch him at school Wi-Fi? That's insane. Petition to name it Streamtober for 1 week. Only business days. Wait, no. It was never advertised as a whole week, okay? It was only advertised as 23rd to 27th. So it's still the same thing, you know? And I guess maybe down the line, like a couple years down the line, maybe we can do like a whole week from Sunday to Saturday. A couple years down the line when I build the audience a bit, and I have a bigger audience, then yeah, 100% we can go all 7 days. But for now, 5 days is a lot, and for a small streamer, 5 days is a lot to stream. So I'm gonna do 5 days. Gonna watch FNAF. I'll give my thoughts. Ratings are already ass. Yeah, I heard FNAF isn't gonna be that crazy, but I'm a hardcore FNAF fan. That's already sounds cringe, bro. Hardcore FNAF fan. Come on now, bro. Let's okay. Let's get into today's stream thingy. So as I said yesterday, we didn't get to finish playing Mannequin. That was one of the games that we were playing, but we didn't get to finish it because of like audio difficulties and stuff like that. So today, I think we should do that first, or what are you guys thinking? What do you guys think we should do first? We could either start with I want to check out Fortnitemares as well. Again, I want to revisit Fortnitemares Horde Rush. I do know they're coming back with the new old season and stuff, but that's for another thing. That is not Streamtober related, so we're not gonna go into that today or for Streamtober. So far, Streamtober, we've been sticking to the theme so far. We haven't gone outside of the theme like too far out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I babbled a little bit on the second day. I babbled a lot on the second day. I went yapping like crazy. I spent like more than 90% of the stream talking. But you know that's not gonna happen again. Hopefully. So yeah. Also Kahoot is also another thing that's on the table, but we'll see how it goes because I'm trying to like set it up, but I don't know if I can even like do anything with it because you gotta pay for it and stuff. I want to try it out. Like we can try it out and we'll see how it goes. But I'm just gonna go through some of them right now. Let's see what happens on here. I guess we can do like horror movie stuff. I do want to talk about horror movies today. You guys wanna talk about horror movies and stuff? Cause I watched a little bit. I didn't get to watch a lot, but I watched a little bit of like horror movies and stuff. Preparing for this. So one of my plans for this year was that I wanted to do either a candy tier list or a movie tier list. Candy tier list. I didn't get to buy enough candies to do it. Reacting to TikTok's Halloween edition. We can do that. We can do that later. Send me. I guess you guys can send me. Oh yeah, I completely missed that. If you're not in the Discord already, go join the Discord and you can send me stuff to react to, like based on like Halloween stuff. Um, like Halloween, like scary content or whatever. You guys can send me some stuff to react to. Because I do have a reaction channel on Discord, like a reaction chat. So you guys can post it on there, and I'll look into it. Alrighty, so we're gonna. Okay. There we go, and Discord link is in the chat right now. Bro is wearing the same sweater for 5 days. It's a Streamtober sweater. This is coming off today. At the end of this stream, I'm taking it off. In the beginning of the entire thing, we put it on, and I like in real life I took it off, but like in terms of the stream, in terms of like in the stream world, I haven't taken it off since then. You know, you're gonna strip at the end? Nah. Just taking the sweater off. Not, bro. That's weird. I knew someone was gonna ask that. Let's do like a candy Kahoot quiz or something. We can try that. I don't know how it's gonna work though. Kahoot. I don't think I'm big enough to do a Kahoot right now. I don't think it's really worth it. I guess next year we can make an entire Kahoot, and we'll see how it goes from there. We can make a Kahoot like quiz thingy, and then we can probably do like a custom one. Cause I really enjoyed doing the Scribble.io. That was really fun. Scribble.io was really fun with chat. I feel like once we grow a bigger audience, that'll be even more fun. And Gartic Phone as well. That would be another fun game. I guess we can play this kind of stuff like off stream, like on Twitch. I mean on Discord. I think that would be fun. You know what? One second, chat. I gotta get something. Here. Bro, why does the sweater look different today? I don't know why it looks like a different color today. It doesn't make sense. So, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I can put chat here so I can see it easier. Garlic onion. Is that gonna be like an inside joke now? Bro, Blue Kid better, and we all know it. Well, I don't know what that is. Blue Kid? Oh, is this like Kahoot, but like different? Like a UK version of Kahoot or something? I don't know. This looks very childish. Kahoot looks like it could be used for any audience, right? But this like, oh, but there's a different racing. I mean, oh, they have the classic. That's a Kahoot version. Yes, it will be an inside joke. I guess garlic onion is gonna be an inside joke, bro. How did that even start? I don't remember how that started. I don't know who said it, but someone said garlic onion. I think they were trying to say Gartic phone. Somehow I don't know how Gartic phone came to garlic onion. That doesn't really make sense for me. But I guess I don't know. That's what happened. I guess it's an inside joke now. Can't do nothing about it. So we can get started right into I think we can play mannequin in the beginning. I do want to explore a little bit of Hello Neighbor. Just to like see what else they got going on, because I know there's like other stuff on it. Yes, the perfect Halloween decoration. Garlic onion. A Furby. Oh, Furby. I've never seen a Furby since like when's the last time I seen a Furby? It's been so long. They kind of died. You don't see them anymore. But chat, what do you guys want to go into first? Mannequin. Let's continue that. That was really fun. I liked it. we can start a new game. So we'll go over that in a bit. And I think before that, I wanted to do something before that. 1 second. So yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord as well if you want to post like stuff for me to react to. I guess you can post it on there. Like short like horror videos. I know somebody suggested watching analog horror. If you have analog horror videos that you want me to react to, post it in there, and we'll check them out. But keep it like not family friendly, but keep it what's a word? Like safe for Twitch, Like I don't want to get banned or anything, like nudity and stuff. I mean, that's probably not even. I mean, can't really say because YouTube got some weird stuff on there. Toss? What does that even mean? What else did I want to say? Yeah, but let's just get started, I guess. We're gonna get right into it. Also, isn't mannequin is kind of a hard way to spell? Is it not? I always try to like, I always mess it up. Mannequin. Let's copy paste that just in case, because I know I'm gonna mess it up if I try to type it myself. Mannequin or alright, there we go. It doesn't actually show up on the Twitch thingy. Yeah, it doesn't show up for the Twitch games. It's not one of the things on there listed on there. Terms of service friendly. Yeah, exactly. TOS friendly. That's the term. TOS friendly. Just keep it TOS friendly, and that's all you gotta do. So also somebody said somebody talked about ads. There was like too many ads on yesterday's stream. I don't know. Was there? What are you guys thinking? I did like shorten it, and I did space it apart more. There was like a setting you could do that. There was way too many. Okay, now there's only like one an hour. One every hour, I think. 3 minutes of ads is a lot. Was it 3 minutes? That's insane, bro. 3 minutes is crazy. I shortened it. I shortened it a lot. So it should be less now. I don't know if I can do it while streaming. I don't know if I can change it, but the thing is, if I don't play the ads, if I don't set it to play the ads, it's gonna have pre-roll ads. And pre-roll ads are worse because you can like it's just gonna happen when somebody comes into the stream. The first thing they see is an ad. And that's not really good because if the first thing you see is an ad, you're just gonna click off. So I just have ads come in like every hour automatically, so the pre-roll ads don't play. Set stream window? What do you mean? I heard the game? Oh no, that's just a trailer from that was a trailer from Steam. That was just the trailer from Steam. I wasn't actually watching it, it was just on here. I was on a different tab, but yeah. We're gonna get started. Let me get my headphones in. I got some candy right now. I'm gonna dig into them later. Got some Maynards. These are probably the best Halloween candy, bro. They're on sale right now, so I had to cop some. $7 for like, I think 45. I think 45. Pretty decent. Pretty decent if I say so myself. Let me just turn the Bluetooth off. There we go. Also, pre-roll ads are required until a certain viewer point. I don't think they're required. As long as the ads play on the regular like ads play, I think it should be fine. But yeah, let's get started today. I'm excited for this. I have never, I mean, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Okay, Mike, let me do an audio test real quick.
What the hell?
Can't really hear nothing yet.
What just happened?
Okay, there we go. Audio test. I can hear the game. Yeah, from here. Slime Sphere Jelly Mods. No, if I get a 1 minute unskippable ad, I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter. Bro, I can't like, what is it called? I don't think I can play skippable ads on Twitch. On YouTube, I don't think I have ads on YouTube. You shouldn't be getting any ads on my videos on YouTube because I'm not getting paid for that. If they put ads on it, I don't get paid for that. Stream on YouTube so I can use ad block. You can't use ad block on Twitch. I thought you would be able to use ad block on Twitch, but for YouTube, you shouldn't be getting any ads on my videos because I don't have what's it called, the partnership program on YouTube. I need like 1,000 subscribers. That's like the only requirement I need. I have everything else. I have the views and I have the watch time, like the minimum watch time and the minimum views to become partner. Only thing I don't have is 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at 200 what? I'm really low, bro. 200 I think 260 or something, 280 maybe. Let me check real quick. So it'll be I'll appreciate it a lot if you guys can subscribe to the YouTube channels, both of them if you can. Because I post a lot of content on there. If you came in the beginning of the stream, you saw like a little snippet of one of my vlogs. Vlogs are pretty fun to make. Gotta make some more.
Arby's? I've never. Okay, we're gonna change this to.
My bad. Yeah. I'm gonna post the YouTube links in the chat. I'll pin it. I mean, I'm not gonna pin it, but I'll just keep it in the chat. You guys can go check it out. Subscribe if you want to. But I'll really appreciate it. YouTube hasn't been cracking down on ad block. They have. I keep getting the pop-ups. It's so damn annoying. But let's get started. We're gonna get started into thing. I want to check the audio real quick because yesterday's audio was good, but day 3 the audio was garbage. Day 4 I fixed it. Let's see if the issue came back in day 5. Let's see if the issue came back in day 5. Okay, we're good. Audio sounds good. Alrighty. I've been having audio issues for the past month. I don't know why. It was perfect. Camera issues too. My audio and camera were really good until like last month. I don't know why. All of a sudden, it just became shit. Complete garbage. Just disable, close the pop-up, and then re-enable ad block. But thing is, the ad block only the pop-up only shows up for like around 5 seconds. So it's better than, the pop-up is better than the ads. Because the ads you can't skip and you get 3 of them back to back. But the pop-up only stays there for like 5 seconds and you can close it and go into the video. So I just don't care. I just have the ad block on and I just close the pop-up. Update your YouTube then? What do you mean? I get the pop-up, but the pop-up only lasts for 5 seconds. The pop-up is permanent for me. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay. At one point, I did have a different type of pop-up that said if I don't have it off for 3, I get 3 strikes. If I actually get the 3 strikes, then I can't watch YouTube. I'm gonna get banned or something. That's what it said. It said the playback is gonna get they're not gonna let me do the playback whatever stream something. So after that I turned off my ad blocker because I got scared. Alright, let's get started. The mannequin. Alright. So play as a clothing store worker who is just finishing up her shift and preparing to go home. However, as you make your way towards the exit, the power suddenly goes out, leaving you trapped inside the store. Sounds a bit creepy. We did play a little bit of it yesterday, but we're gonna start from scratch today. We're gonna go right from the beginning. Just pretend like we didn't play this yesterday. We're just gonna act like that didn't happen, but we did play 10 minutes of it. But we're gonna go into it fresh. We're gonna go into it pretending that we've never played this before. Because I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I've never seen this game. You know, that's what I'm saying. Literally force yourself over the video player. Oh, okay. I think it's all because like we all have different versions or something, maybe. But let's get started. I do wanna. There we go. Let's Can I? Does it reset or do I gotta? Mouse sensitivity. Keep it at that. All right. Sound volume 100%. All the way up, and let me turn this down a bit. Are you guys ready? I mean, I do use the beta YouTube. Why do you use beta? Let me close some stuff so I can get some more. Yeah. You guys ready? Chat, you guys ready? Let's get into it. I did forget
Well,
to.
this store isn't at all what I pictured.
Oh, I can't look up. Well, the store isn't at all what I pictured.
Excuse me,
But
it shouldn't matter if I bought.
it shouldn't matter if I bought these clothes 3 months ago. I mean,
So curse you, and this store as well.
dang. Well, I don't know why I can't look up. I want to see her. I guess they were too lazy to design the faces.
I even care to make anyone happy.
Okay, now I can look up. Like I even care to make anyone happy. Go home, old lady. Where'd she go?
What the hell?
Oh, what the hell? I already knew that was gonna happen, but I had to pretend like I didn't. So, cause we're playing this for the first time, right? We can hear the speech, cause it's buggier. What do you mean you can hear the speech? What the hell? Hey, bro. That's how it is when you're a car guy. I heard someone two-stepping outside and revving their car. That was loud. That sounded nice too. Damn, I had to check. Don't clip that. The sandals make your foot look bloody. Yo, these are just. Hey, I've had these for like years, bro. The Nike slides, they're starting to wear off. These are my indoor sandals though. They're starting to. Yo, look at the. I don't know why the white stuff is. The paint is coming off. Painter, the leathers, like paint and stuff, came off, bro. Alright, but that's outside the point. But I had to check outside because I heard a loud car and you know you had to check. Okay. Whatever. You guys can hear the audio, right? Audio properly? You guys should be able to hear it. My bad for that. I just had to check real quick. Alright, we're gonna continue. So lights went off. Damn, those are some nice melons right there. Is that Reebok? I don't know how they got licensed. Door is locked, I'm guessing. Gotta go to the back again. It does restart us from the beginning. Okay, that's not a problem. Yo, just checking. Can you guys hear the...
What just happened?
Can you guys hear the audio? I can't hear it that loud. I do hear something moving though. Sound is up. Alright, can you guys hear it properly? I can hear? We can hear it fine. Okay. I wasn't able to hear it properly. I can hear it better now. Alrighty. I did hear something moving though. This is a new area. We didn't see this last time. Yo, does anybody remember what military time works? Cause what's 21 again? Oh, that legit. I'm pretty sure that moved.
Locked. Forgot the master key at the desk.
She kind of has like a little bit of an accent. Try turning up the audio in the audio mixer. Yeah, that's what I did. So I can hear better now. I just wanted to check if you guys can hear because the audio mixer doesn't. Bro, that definitely moved. And what are they doing right now? That is crazy. Dang, she getting it on. This is just like the angel thing we were talking about yesterday. You know how like I don't know what there's like it's like a legend or something, right? Where like if you're not looking, the statue of the angel moves towards you. The weeping angels, exactly. Yes. Pretty sure this thing moved last time. Bro, I don't remember hearing any of the sounds yesterday. I'm not feeling well today. Might as well take the day off. My joints are killing me. Can't really use much else. That moved. That was not there before. Yo, it's coming towards me. Yo! Holy crap, that's moving. Every time I'm not looking, it's moving. I'm scared. It's so close. Yo! What the hell? Did it teleport? Yo, crap! Holy crap, it's coming after me, bro! Whoa! Whoa! Are we dead? What the hell? I don't get what I gotta do in this game.
This door isn't at all what I pictured.
Probably gonna the dripping angels.
Excuse me, but it shouldn't matter if I bought these clothes 3 months ago.
So curse you.
And this store as well.
Dang, she's a witch. 100%.
Like how you
Keep
cares
looking at
make
it, dum
anyone
dum.
happy. Go
Probably
on,
gonna look for a
please.
bit as I might have other stuff to do. That's fine. Alright, so it's gonna turn off in a bit.
I need to check the circuit in the back.
Okay, let's go check the circuit in the back real quick. Door's locked, so we gotta go back.
What just happened?
So circuit's right here. And this is this. We need to get the key. This game isn't that scary though. The jump scare was pretty mild.
Locked. Forgot the master key at the desk.
This is a big store. Is it just me or are they moving faster this time? This store only has double XL clothing. Yeah, everything looks giant. Let's get the clipboard as well. I don't know what we're gonna use that for. Can't do anything else here. Okay, let's go to that other room that we discovered recently. Maybe we can open that door as well now. I gotta find where that is. Yeah, everything seems to be double XL. Everything is double XL. I don't know how I didn't notice that earlier. This store is very inclusive, I guess. Actually, no, that's not inclusive at all. That's exclusive. My bad. That just changed. Squeaky ass joints, bro. They gotta get that checked. I think only one of them is cursed or something. Bro, it's getting close. Bro, where are we supposed to go? Yo, this thing is not letting me leave, bro. What the heck? Where is it? Oh, that actually scared me a bit. What is that position? Damn. Sticking out your gap for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. I gotta find where the other entrance was. That other door. There was another door here somewhere. I forgot where it was. We got there accidentally twice, but for some reason I can't find it again. I don't hear where the noise is coming from. Do you think they got mad that I sang that song real quick? Okay, can I knock them down? Oh, this one doesn't get knocked down. Ooh! What the hell? What the hell was that? It was getting jiggy with it. What the hell? It popped a little woogie or whatever that was.
Well, this door isn't at all what I picked.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through this. You gotta find that door. I don't know where it was. I can't find it again.
Make anyone happy. Go home, old lady.
Okay, can I get the key this time? Oh, I can just get the key from the get-go. That's fire.
Hell? I need to check the circuit in the back.
Let's go check that circuit. Oh my. Oh! That was quick. Alrighty, let's give it another go.
Well,
It was at the back of the building? It was. I found it the second time.
Like, hey,
But I gotta get to the... Should I get to the other room
happy.
first before I go there?
Home, old lady. What the hell? I need to check the circuit in the back. What just happened?
Okay, nothing else I can do here. Okay, let's go to the room in the back again.
Locked. So electric doors are out too.
What do I do now?
So electric doors are out too.
Oh, E to unlock. Well, I don't know how to pick locks. E. Use E. Yo, anybody know how to pick locks? The paper clips give you a secret ending. You played this before? Don't spoil anything. Can I use any of this? Select key. Oh, why is it coming into the washroom?
Let me try to fix this.
Alrighty, we're getting some progress in.
Nothing seems to work.
Come on.
I'll leave to the exit back here. Someone else can fix this tomorrow.
What the hell? This is scarier than before. There's so many now. Is this supposed to be here? There's like a... Why do you have so many mannequins all wearing the same clothes? That is a bit crazy still. We're running for that. Why the hell is it move? Was the exit moving?
Oh my god.
Are we in the back rooms? What the
What is
hell?
this place?
Huh? Okay, this game is full of surprises. Somehow we're in the back rooms, bro. What? That's crazy. This is scarier than... Bro, this is scarier than the actual the store. Let me go back in the store. Okay, the door doesn't work anymore. I guess we're stuck. We're in the back rooms. Alright. I was not thinking we were gonna be playing a backrooms game today. Oh no. It's actually running now. It's not even stopping when I'm looking at it. Okay, it stopped. Oh nah, this is a maze. Freaking hate mazes. Are they bringing us to the same place over and over again? Come on now. Holy crap. Oh, we're in a loop. Okay, that's the entrance. We're back here again. Alright, is there another exit that we haven't tried? Let's go down this way. I think there was 2 exits out this way. I forgot. Nothing through here. We went through there last time. Okay, there's a different exit. I want to go that way. Oh, it's coming after me. Whoa, why did that just drop? We're in the freaking back rooms. What the hell? What if I click on the exit sign? There's another exit here. Oh crap. Are we back in the store? Okay, we are. Is it? Oh, what the hell? Thanks for playing. That's it? I guess we won. GG's, that's a good one. Good game, I guess. I thought there would be a better ending, but I have no idea what the paper clips were for. Is this the only ending? Main voice acting? Good voice acting. The accent was cool. Check out the IG, I guess. I don't know. .3D modeling. Check out the IG for this guy. Elvis. The mannequin. Is there another ending? Wait, wrong account. Level design, audio design. Okay, his account is private. That was a pretty decent game. Bit short. Very short. It wasn't very difficult at all. It was super easy. In my opinion. 1 second, chat. Okay. Let me just log in. What was... I forgot my password. I thought I'll be logged in already. I'm not logged in. Damn it. Okay, whatever. No point in asking anyway. I don't think I'm gonna get a reply. Okay, so... I'm guessing that was the only ending. Pretty decent game, I guess. I expected a little bit longer of a game, and I expected it to be a little bit scarier. It was decently scary. It wasn't super scary or anything, but it was decently scary, I guess. I was also expecting like a different ending as well. Like maybe you escape, but we just end up back in the store and we just end up dying. That's literally the ending. Am I the only... Let me check if there's other endings on YouTube. Mannequin. Let's check real quick. All right. Oh, looks like Markiplier has played this 4 months ago. Let's see.
Hello. Welcome to Mannequin.
Go home.
What the heck? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, exit. Oh, I'm sure this is definitely gonna just let me go. Oh!
Hey, that's what I said.
Why that happened? Yeah.
God. What is this place?
Back rooms. I've been no-clipped. I'm just gonna go. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. I'm free! Oh, I'm not free! Ooh. Oh. Okay.
I guess that's the only ending, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, decent game. I'll recommend trying it out. It's free, and it's only like less. It's like 20 minutes long. If you don't mess up like I did the first couple times, if you can do it in one try, it's maximum like 10 minutes long. Pretty easy. Pretty easy if I say so myself. Is that Andrew Tate? What the hell is Andrew Tate playing video games? I thought he doesn't play video games. But yeah, decent game. I don't know what the paper clips were for. I don't I don't know, the backrooms was kind of weird, just putting that in there. A little odd, but it's still cool, I guess. Guides. Is there any achievements I gotta get for this or what? Does this game have achievements? I don't think so. What do I check? Okay, I don't know if I can check, but pretty good game. Played it. I'm gonna let's move on to something else now. What are you guys thinking now? What are you guys thinking now? We could I do want to talk about horror movies for a bit. I don't know if we should do it right now or if we should do it a little bit later. You guys want to see another game? You guys want to play another game, or we can go into like we can either explore Hello Neighbor 3 in ghost mode, go into Ranger Danger, or Teleforum. Neither of these I've ever played, but this one we played obviously. But kind of want to explore a bit inside the game as well. Just a little bit. I do want to know how long this game is though. I think it should be pretty short. There's an actual backrooms game. I love liminal spaces. They're so cool. But I mean, I'm not really a big fan of what they've been doing with this stuff. They're just kind of this stuff is kind of cool. Like like the screenshots are cool and everything, but I don't know if that game is gonna be actually good. But the recent like videos and stuff about the backrooms just kind of ruin it, in my opinion. But liminal spaces are sick. I heard this game is pretty good. A bit creepy though. I don't know if I can play this on. Ooh, that is scary.
Grief can be overwhelming. At Riverfield's Mortuary, we're here to guide you through the funeral planning process. Since 1970, we've served our community with dignity, compassion, and care. From embalming to burial, cremation to grief counseling, we're always right behind you. And we promise no hidden costs. If you have lost a loved one or planning your own funeral, please visit us at Riverfield's Mortuary, 2960 Bullhurst Lane in Milford, or visit us at the website below. At Riverfield's Mortuary, you're never alone. Never.
That's crazy. Yeah, I guess we can check this out. No community content. That is.
Hallo und willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Spiel. Ich habe heute
Let's see what this game looks like.
in der Nacht ein Bär bei 2 und waren anfangs bei erstmal suchen musste und
I don't know. That doesn't look that interesting. I mean, we can play it another time, maybe.
Pacing up and down with some manual or something. An electronics manual, I think. He kept messing around the
What's up, guys? It's Hasawi. Don't to leave his place? Enough. This story, it was all wrong since the start. Go by the
Salut, salut tout le monde. C'est l'épouse de Walter, Martin Walter Shaw. Je pense qu'on... Non,
Is it like
jamais
a
de la vie.
multiple
Je
choice
veux
kind
pas
of
y aller.
game?
Je veux pas...
Yo, guys, you wanna check this out? This looks pretty decent. This is like a kind of like a multiple, like not multiple choice, but choose your own adventure kind of thing, where you get options and stuff. 35 achievements, okay. I do also want to check this out. This is a demo though. What other horror games do we have? Garson and Bam Bam, that doesn't really work properly. Baldi's Basics. I don't know if we already played Hello Neighbor during Streamtober, so don't really want to play it again. Okay, let's find something different on here. Shorts. Those Who Crawl, that was fun. Walk while my grandma plays the piano. How long is this game? A minute long? Let's see. This simple game, all you do is walk and my grandma will play the piano. There's nothing else to it. That doesn't sound right. Not the best of the version. Should I play this? This looks weird. That is... It sounds creepy. I don't know if it's supposed to be creepy. Walking simulator, what else? Indie. It does have horror in the title. That does worry me a little bit. Let's see. It is in my horror game thingy. I don't know. SCP Labrat. That could be cool. It's it's a VR game. Project Playtime. We could play that. I guess we could play it for another day. Maurice in the Predator's Nest. Impasto. Daddy, that sounds crazy. The Director's Order. Should I check out some Roblox horror games? Where the hell is Roblox? Minecraft. Halloween edition or solitary. Okay, let's check this out. Update log map selected. Actually, no, why did I choose day? We gotta go night. Make it a little bit creepier. Cause it's the pretty sure I chose day, but it's night. Okay, now it's day. Let's redo that again. Alrighty, Alexa, lights black.
Okay.
I didn't know that was possible, but Alexa, lights dark blue. Lights dark blue.
Dark blue. Delta 124 volts.
Alexa, lights dark blue.
Okay.
There we go. That kind of sets the vibe.
Sir,
Alexa, never mind. What cars do I have again? Wait, do I get to drive all of these cars, or do I gotta pay for them? Halloween, yeah. Is that the only Halloween car they got? Only spooky car? Yes, that's what we were driving then. Ooh, that is a bit scary. Okay, throttle up, down, left, right. Okay, throttle WASD, shift up E, shift down Q, left shift with clutch, and brake is X. Can I change it? Put space, okay, space is jump, and take space. Do like V or something. Okay, let's do left shift or clutch. So here, let's do left shift and then handbrake is left control. Transmission mode and T is left control. Throttle has one brake. Okay, okay. How do I turn on my lights? Oh, the turbo, the blow valve. Whoa, what the hell? I keep pressing spacebar because how you know how like in why is it driving by itself? Holy crap, it's literally what the hell just happened? Huh? Literally a ghost car, that's crazy. Bro, it's driving by itself. I'm not even in the car. There's nobody in the car. Okay, now that was a bit that was weird, bro. What was that? Yo, what's up, Name to Launch Spell? Welcome back. You just missed one of the horror games that we just played. We played Mannequin. That was a really fun game. Kind of missed it, but we're gonna play different horror games. If you got suggestions, let me know. I'm just filling in time right now. These are the kind of the options, I guess. Wait, not these. Yeah, these. We can either explore Hello Neighbor Alpha 3, or we can play Teleforum, which is like a choose your own adventure, like a VHS thing, or we can react to some analog horror videos, or I'm gonna talk about my favorite horror games and rank them. Not rank them, but I'll yeah, we can rank them, rate them and stuff like that. Talk about my favorite horror games and stuff. So let me know what you want. Let me know. Until then, I'm just gonna play a little bit of a scary edition of card game in Roblox. Trying to figure out how to turn on my lights on. Okay, customization. Underglow. Oh, and why I gotta pay for that? Steering. Okay, aggressiveness. Let's go down to a little bit. Alright, suspension. Let's go lower. Did it change? I don't know if it did anything. Okay, I'm just gonna guess it did. Number plate? I think I might have to pay for that. Yeah, 80 Robux, bro. That is air freshener. Yes. Surikara. Sure. Let's go for it. Paint. White is the only option. Banner. Let's go higher a bit. What was that? Oh, what is that? Oh, I thought it was in the game. I mean, it would kind of make sense for it to be in the game. Let's put the spoiler back on. Sure, okay. Is that everything I can do? Save. Close, toggle chat tips, upper menu. Toggle settings menu. Toggle trees, shadows, bloom, decorations, close. Toggle spectate, open radio menu. How do I open my, how do I turn on my lights? Any Roblox experts know how to turn on lights? Bro, I'm not even sitting in... And my car's gone. Did he do a kaboot yet? No, I didn't. I'm gonna do it next year. Bro, why do I keep jumping off? I keep thinking this is like Forza. That is so damn annoying, bro. Why do I keep jumping off? That's crazy. Okay, I gotta remember it's... Bro, oh my goodness, I'm done. We're going sideways. Okay, we're done with this, bro. Alrighty. Okay, let's actually play. Oh, you're in a game? Halloween Solitaire? Yo, you're in my game. What the heck? Let's try something else. Continue. Restaurant Tycoon. Apeirophobia. The true backrooms renovated. Realistic hood testing. Halloween edition. Let's try that out. This should be funny. Why am I hearing gunshots already? Ain't no way this is real. Okay. We got coming with the FN-47 drum and an AK. What the heck? I just spawned in. This guy already has beef with me? That's crazy. What are the controls? How to play? Okay. PC, I'm on PC, okay. WSD, left is sprint, crouch, stand, jump, V for fire mode, G for laser, F for flashlight, R for reload, Q aim stances. How do I close this? Q aim lens, okay, adds, click. Unblur, okay. Yes. You got that thing on, bro. What was the... You got a Ruger? Come in with the... Why am I walking like this? How do I straighten up? That's crazy. Let's steal this whip. Yikes. Yo, what's up, Grimfat? Welcome back. I mean, yo, my bad. What's up, Grimfat? Faded? We're just playing some Halloween horror games. You know what I'm saying? I wanna do a drive-by. Where the Hellcats at? Nice. What's up? Welcome back. We're gonna figuring out what to do. So the options are we can either explore Hello Neighbor, play some Roblox or games, or we can play. I didn't even see that. I don't know who killed me. I came out of nowhere, bro. I got a G26. Let me get that Sentra. How do I drive the cars in this game? Bro, this is just like my neighborhood. This is a hood in Hey, no way, Trackhawk? I mean, what did I say, Trackhawk? A Hellcat? That's crazy. Let's get the whip, bro. Sheesh, you got the SRT? Big body, yeah, let's do it, let's go. We gotta drive like... Woo! Yeah, look clean. there's world borders in this game? This map is so small. I got killed in a drive-by. That's crazy. This game is mad, bro. Got a Caltech? Sheesh. And it comes with the red dot too. We got shot in the back. That's crazy. Let's rob that gas station. Ooh. Yeah. Can I drive the car? No. Oh, I gotta get the Beamer. How do I drive the Beamer? Can't just put a Beamer in here and not let me drive. Okay, let's try something else. We're just gonna go through a bunch of different horror games on this Project No Hesi. I've heard about this. Racing Traffic. Okay, we can't play this on Streamtober, but we'll play that later. Okay, Fishing Simulator. Not a horror game. Highway Rush. That sounds cool. Bad Business. Hotel Experience. What? Y2K Outfits. Is there like a... Okay, I need some Halloween themed games to play on SCP Roleplay. Bro, Vehicle Legends event. Smurf Cat Tycoon. That's a bit mad. Worm 2048. What else do they got in here? Shadowboxing. Counter Blocks. Car Factory Tycoon. That sounds cool. Shrek in the Backrooms. Halloween outfit ideas. Clout Baddies. The hell? Power Slap Simulator. Bro, what the hell is happening on Roblox? This is the weirdest thing. Oh, did you get a friend request? The house is good. What house? The House? Is there a game called The House? Short creepy stories. I didn't hear about this. We can try that out. I think it's on my. It's not on my favorites. Okay, it must be a different one then. New story mode is available. Homecoming. Let's try this out. Short creepy stories. Play Gartic phone later. Short creepy stories. Warning: this game contains scenes of violence, gore, also flashing lights, loud noises, and jump scares. If you're a sensitive person, exit the game immediately and the stream. Click to continue. All the blood is removed from the scenes. Roblox don't show them too realistic in some stories, and the red substance of is red drink with ketchup. Damn. Alrighty, let's get started. Oh, what is that walking animation? That is despicable. Horror stories. Okay, how do I start a game? Nightmare Next Door. Okay, oh, we can play different games. Okay, let's see what they got in store. The walking animation looks so bad. 1 2 4 1 2 4 Dollhouse. That doesn't really sound that interesting for me. Let's see what else they got going on. Okay. We got Night Cleaner. Doesn't really sound that interesting. Bro, what's with my sensitivity? Stairs of Horror Challenge. Sounds okay. Okay, let's see what else they got. Vanishing of Karen Carter. That sounds scary, I guess. Halloween Story Homecoming. That could be cool. Let's see what else. What is this skin? Oh my goodness, bro. Look, bro got the dogs out too. Jeez. And I like your cut too. Nice cut. Let's see that cut. Sheesh. Deadly content. That's a new one. Okay. We got Night Shift on Route 90. You kind of did like a Night Shift kind of game. I think most of them are single player. Yeah, they are. That's fine. Nightmare Next Door. Yeah, let's do Nightmare Next Door. I think that might be cool. Let's try this out. Nightmare Next Door. Read story. This is a story about a house with a strange neighbor where several women live in one of the apartments, but they were never seen together. Okay. Sounds kind of scary. Let's get into it. The Nightmare Next Door. Press Q to unlock mouse. Q. Yeah. What the hell is that? That kind of looks like Kermit the Frog. Alright, chat, you guys ready? Let's can I click on it? Enough rest, I need to go study. Wait, why do we have two of the same books on both sides? Bit odd. Bit peculiar. But we'll let it slide. Stereo video cassette. Hey, no way. How old is this story? Still using video cassettes and stuff? Not like I can't do anything with this odd. I can't pick anything up. No, let's see, settings. Okay. Doesn't matter. Oh, come on. Right when I'm about to study? Come on now. What the hell is wrong with these neighbors? Okay, speaking of which, so some of my neighbors are playing loud music at like 5 a.m. I don't know who it was. I wasn't bothered enough to get up out of my bed, but they were playing pretty loud. The Roblox Bible, that's pretty crazy. Tap to continue. I'm tapping. Okay, I can't study with all this noise all the time. I should give the guys upstairs a piece of my mind. Yeah, you tell them. Oh, that's the bathroom. Okay. Cool little rundown apartment. Obviously, I'm not allowed to go into other people's property, but we can give it a try. What kind of city is this? It kind of looks like Japan. This looks like Japan. What are you guys thinking? The big ass power lines, big ass sidewalks, the roads, and like even the buildings, they look like Japan. Yo, you walk really slow in this game. That's a lot of code. Hey. What do you want? Could you please lower the volume? You always have it unbearably loud. You call this loud? Yes, it is. You're disturbing the peace. I bet you're the only one complaining. You're too uptight. If the neighbor says it's loud, too loud, I'll think about it. Look, I'll ask him now. Yo, why are you guys thinking of my... What are you guys thinking of my voice acting? I don't know, I've never traveled out of my country. Excuse me? Are you home? Anybody there? Probably not home. Seems like they're often not home. Not at home? You're sure it's not just an empty room? Of course they don't complain if nobody lives here. No, it isn't empty. Sometimes I hear the door opening and closing. Don't seem to be anyone around today though. Oh, there is somebody. Hey. She was home. Look kind of freaky too. That's the first time I've seen her. Can I talk to her? Bro, she's not even acknowledging me. Why all the black? What's going on? I think I'm supposed to be back up there. I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to follow her. That's weird little thing. I mean, okay, that's the neighbor that's talking. What's going on? Could you argue somewhere else? Could you argue somewhere else, please? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I'm from downstairs. Does a lot of music from the apartment bother you too? Well, a little bit, but our rooms are separated. You should ask his next door. She just left. And there isn't anyone else? Wait, that's mine. And there isn't anyone else? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure more women are living in... that voice sucks. But I gotta continue now that I started it. I'm pretty sure more women are living there. A strange bunch. They all have a different figure. But they're dressed completely in black. And they never say anything, not even a hello. Very unfriendly if you ask me. If that's all, dear, I still have work to do. Have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day. It's so weird. But it doesn't help me with all the noise issue. Gotta get back to my room to try some more studying. Can I go into his room? I can go into his room. Let's see what he's got in here. Well, I need to clean some dishes. That's a lot of Coke cans. We got a nice guitar. Iron Maiden. Aerosmith. I'm walking on the couch, bro. You not gonna do nothing? Yo, I can't believe this is Roblox. What the heck? This looks so good. This looks really good for Roblox. That on the other hand does not. It's playing on the PS4. Okay, cool. I'm blocking your screen, bro. What are you gonna do? Can't do much here. Alrighty, let's get back downstairs. I need to get some water. My throat. Oh. But that's still strange. I'll leave the door open. Screw them. Yeah, this is 100% Japan, bro. I don't think anywhere else. I don't think there's a lot of other places where you have vending machines everywhere, outside and stuff. Let me turn the. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Who was that? My belongings and clothes are scattered. I should have locked the doors. I don't know. I thought that was a glitch. The noise. I thought that was a glitch, but what the hell happened here? All of my stuff is gone. Okay, at least the Roblox Bibles are still back there. I thought I was tripping when I heard that noise. Hey, the music stopped. What happened? After all that trouble you gave me? Oh well, I can finally do some studying. Got some cinematic shots. Nighttime now. Phew. It's already dark. I could really use a drink. I'm gonna go buy some soda. What the hell? Why is she looking through my window for? I gotta lock the doors. How do I lock the doors? Also, did you guys hear that noise too when I opened the door? That was a bit creepy. How do I lock it? I don't know if I can lock it. Now it's getting a bit creepy. It's that guy from upstairs. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that. What's gone into you? You're white as a sheet. Can I ask you something? Sure. Those ladies next door to me. What's up with them? What do you mean? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how many people live there, but they never make a single sound. And with these thin walls, I should at least be able to hear them talk or move around or something. It's freaking me out. Ah. Woo! That was a bit creepy, bro. Hey, she walking on. Why is she walking like that? Hey, yo. Roblox has evolved so much that character model looks nothing like Roblox. W Punk voice acting, thank you. Yeah, I don't think this is they're not character models. I mean, they're not like playable character models, I think. It's just like for the actual, I don't know if you can play with like, I don't know. Maybe you can. Huh? Who are they? What things are they doing next door? What are they doing with not a single sound leaks through the walls? I did not read that right. I'm going back to my room. See you around. Did I even get the drink? Yo, I didn't even get the drink. Yo, give me my drink. I paid. Freaking hell, bro. Vending machines. No, I gotta. That hurts my throat doing all that. What was that? Sounded like it came from upstairs. I think we should just study, bro. We got a lot of work to do. No need to investigate. I think the cops will take care of it. What does that say? He went too far, but I can't even read it properly. It's so far away. Got some cool little skiing stuff. Yeah, we don't really need to investigate that. Let's do some studying. Come on now. Bro, I wish you could run. Why can't you run? Am I missing something? Is that a cat? Oh, it already made the noise. I don't know why it made it. Whose cat is this? People say he has a cursed face. Look, you wanna explore a bit, but like I know the. Okay, yo, I was gonna say I know the world borders are probably gonna be very small, but wasn't expecting you to be right here. I thought we could at least cross the street or something. So go up the stairs. Holy crap, this apartment is so crash. Hello? Are you okay? The door seems to be open. That's weird. It's a complete mess here. And nobody's home. Must have been the wind. Let's look around some more. They really don't make any sound. This is strange. Hey, there's a hole over there. How did this get here? Where's the hole? It looks made. Where the hell is the hole at? Oh, this hole. It looks made. Maybe that guy did it? Are we gonna peep? What the hell? Ooh. That was not scary at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yes. What is she? Those limbs. Why did they extend and contract? Does this mean all of those women are with different figures? Is it the same woman? Where is she going? I don't think we need to investigate. I don't think we need to do all that. The door doesn't open. This doesn't open. That doesn't open. I don't think we can look through the hole anymore. Maybe jump through the window. She could still be in the hallway. I need to look out the window and outside. Is she gone? Oh! She was right here. Oh, press it one. Holy crap. Is this the fastest I can run? This is a slow run. We need to get some cardio or something. Do I go back in my house or what? Oh my goodness, she's still here. Or... Whoa! Whoa! You escaped just in time as if nothing had happened. The woman continued to live in the neighborhood. You moved as fast as you can. Ending 1. Ooh, that was the first ending. Are we trying to do some different endings or what? What are you guys thinking? I don't want to play through the whole thing again. So I think we're just gonna leave it at that. I think we got the good ending. We got the good ending. Even though for some reason she was still in her house. It didn't look like we escaped though. Didn't really look like we escaped, but I guess we did. Yeah, let's try something different now. This is fun. This is actually fun. Short creepy stories. I like that. That was good. WW game. How do I give it a like? I'll give it a like. Okay. Good game. Good game. Okay. What's next? What's next? I want to play some tycoons. Maybe. That's gonna take too long. Get Fat Simulator? That is insane. That's a crazy name. Escape room. Lucky lockups. Custom PC tycoon. Favorites. Sponsored. Skibbity toilet attack. Cameraman. I know it. Mega Mansion Tycoon, Resort Tycoon, Toilet Tycoon. Weird. Let's do scary. Escape old. It's 5:30. Okay. I think I got like 30 minutes. All right. I'm gonna exit out of Roblox for now. We're gonna come back and play some Roblox games later, I guess. All right. I think I'm gonna. What is this? Politician are getting in the spooky mood.
In my account, so I hatched a plan to get a larger amount. This was a crash. More cause a monster crash. A monster crash. Let's make
that's crazy.
Cash. A monster crash. Get things much. It's just not enough.
Politics is weird.
I still want more.
I don't understand half of the jokes because this is like UK stuff. So, but good editing. Okay, I'm gonna review some of my favorite horror movies and stuff. Excited for that. So let's get into it. Gonna go into IMDb. Gotta sign in. All right, 1 second. Let me sign in first. I'm not gonna dox myself like I did before. Back in the day, I used to just let it all play out, you know? But can't do that no more. Movie list. Okay, I'm gonna title it Rating Horror Movies, but to be honest, these are already rated. I've already rated these, but we're just gonna title that. I'm gonna go into what the heck? Why is this taking so long? Let me just filter. So these are just all the movies I've watched And all the movies I've watched in the last year, no, since 2021, so last 2 years, that are rated. I've seen some other movies. I'm pretty sure almost all the movies I've watched are rated. So let me just filter it out. So it's mystery. No, let me just do horror just in general. And then almost everything would come up, right? Okay, there's 41 horror movies that I've rated. Let's go through all of them. Every single one. Yeah, this should be fun. This should take a long time as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over like random ones. I'm not gonna go over every single one, but I'll go over like different ones, you know? So first on my list, the very first movie I've saw since I started rating them is Goosebumps. I don't remember much about this movie. I just remember it to be mediocre. That's why I give it a 7. Next up, Insidious. Now this is a movie I can talk about more because I've seen this I think twice or 3 times, and it's a pretty good movie. One of my favorite horror movies, I guess. It's one of the better ones in the series, and it's in the franchise or the series. Yeah, we got, I don't know how many movies they got now. They got 2, 3, I think that's 4. I think they got 5 now. I don't know. Oh yeah, they got the new one that just came out recently. So they got 5 movies out. I've seen the first 2 and that's it. The third one did not. I tried to watch it. It was a little boring. Not a big fan of it. First one was a really good one. That's why I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was scary enough. It wasn't super scary or anything. Most horror movies are not, but it was creepy and scary enough where it was enjoyable and fun. I've seen this I think 2 or 3 times now. And you know, we got Darth Maul in here, and we also got Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne and some other people as well, but they're irrelevant. But you know, for the most part, we got a pretty big cast, pretty good cast as well. Okay, why is this Paranormal Activity here? But yeah, pretty good movie. I really liked it. Plot was good. The monsters look pretty good as well. Jump scares are fine. And then we move on to the second movie. Now this movie just, it was a little confusing at first. I think I've seen this twice as well. It was a little confusing at first, and then I think they kind of like went back in time a little bit. So like switching between like the past and the present. It was decent movie again, but was not as good as the last one. It was really not. Did not live up to the last one at all. And the bad guy was also kind of lame. Just some guy in a wedding dress. A little lame. So that's why I give it a 6. Not as good. And also, let me know what you guys think about these movies as well. Let me know what your rating is. Let me know what you think about these movies as well in the chat. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments. And I try to read all the comments. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you guys think about these movies. All the movies I'm gonna be looking at today. And then up next we got Bird Box. This movie was a cultural phenomenon. I guess you could say. Literally when this came out, there was not a single person that didn't know about it, and there was not a single person that haven't seen it, because it was that big. Literally blew up on Netflix. The Netflix original, which doesn't really have a good reputation being a Netflix original, but this movie was actually pretty good. At least the first bit of it. First bit, the half was good. The ending was a little weird. They did some pretty unrealistic things, I guess. Ending was a little crazy. But until the ending, it was a really good movie. I really love the mystery part of it, the mystery thing associated with it. I really like the fact that you don't get to actually see the monsters at all. I feel like movies where you don't actually get to see the monsters or get to actually see the villain are kind of scarier a bit, like creepier. Like the only thing you see are the reactions of the people. The only thing you see are like the characters getting scared. That's the only thing you see. And if written properly and if acted really well, I think that could be scarier than having some CGI monster. So in that case, this movie did really well. Really love the concept of like, you can look at them and stuff, and the fact that they don't show you as well kind of played into that. And I mean, we did get some random villains here and there, like the mentally ill people. I think that like those people, if they saw the monsters, it doesn't affect them. And we also got a good cast as well. We got Sandra Bullock. I don't know any of the other people. Oh yeah, we also had Machine Gun Kelly. His cameo was kind of cool. I guess it was out of nowhere. I think that was at a point where his career was like in the dumps, like after the Eminem diss track. And is this a guy I'm thinking of? I saw the bald guy in the trailer. I'm like, is that the same guy that I'm thinking of? I don't think so. I think it's someone else. I swear, I know the guy, the bald guy. Was that? I swear I've seen him somewhere. There was a bald guy that I just saw in the trailer here. I swear I've seen him somewhere. Where is he? There's a bald guy here somewhere.
Every single
chemical attack. It is real evil. If you see it, that takes on the form of your worst fears.
That's a bald guy, right? Okay, that's someone else. I was thinking of like another actor. Never mind. Okay, what do you guys think of this movie? I give it an 8 out of 10 because it was really enjoyable. Again, cultural phenomenon. Literally everybody was talking about it. You go to school, everyone's talking about it. You go to work, everyone's talking about it. It was a huge movie. Great movie. I enjoyed it. It's fun. And then next up we got Hush. I'm gonna just cue these up a little bit and I don't remember much of this. Okay, we can talk about this next. Okay, and then we got Hush. This movie was really funny because it was really stupid. Everything that happened in the movie is pretty dumb. The villain was dumb and the main character was also dumb. And the really funny part about this is I watched this with all my friends during a sleepover. So it was at my house and we were sitting we had this set up in the basement. We were watching this like at the night. Oculus. Oh, there's a movie called Oculus. It doesn't have anything to do with VR. I'm tripping. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Back to what I was saying. We watched this with a bunch of friends during a sleepover, and in the basement, it was like at the nighttime. So I put it on the TV, and we were all sitting on the bed, and we were like leaning against the wall. And the funniest part was every 10 minutes, because we had I think 6 guys sitting. I think we had 4 guys on the bed and 2 people sitting on chairs on either side. But we had 6 guys sitting on the bed leaning against the wall, right? And when you're leaning against the wall, and if the bed is just gonna get pushed to the front, especially with 4 guys leaning against the wall, so every 10 minutes the bed would just slowly just start pushing forward. And at one point we were just floating. Our head was touching and our body was so far apart. So we would have to reset everything every 10 minutes. So it was really funny. And the fact that we were watching a horror movie while doing all that, especially a very stupid horror movie at that, wasn't really that crazy. Basically, it's about this deaf girl who lives in a house in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I forgot exactly why she lived there, but she's a writer and stuff, so she wanted to live away from the city or whatever. And then this guy who's a stalker comes in, tries to kill her and break into her house. And there's a twist about who the killer is. I forgot who it actually exactly is. I have an idea, but I don't want to say it, so I don't want to spoil it, But you guys can go check that out if you want. Next up, we got Lights Out. This movie was pretty good. I liked it. I also watched this with a couple friends. Actually, no, not my friends. I watched it with my cousins. I remember that. And I think I watched it twice. I don't remember. I think I watched it twice. But this is a pretty fun movie. Again, you don't really see the monster. You see it, but you don't see it often. Like, it's every now and then, right? Because the monster doesn't like come out in the light. It doesn't. It only comes into in the darkness. As you can see the clip right there. Every time the light turns on, she disappears. But ending was pretty cool, I guess. The story about like the backstory about how she became the monster was kind of weird. Didn't really make that much sense. But other than that, it was really fun. I liked it. It was scary, I guess. It wasn't super scary. There was not too many jump scares, but it was scary enough. It was a good movie, good plot. Writing was good. Give it a 7. Creepy, very creepy. That's the beginning, especially the beginning. Before they actually show you the monster, it would have been scary. I feel like it would have been even scarier if they didn't show the monster at all in the beginning. I mean, it's fine if they showed it like in the later half, but in the very beginning, they show the monster. Like the very first scene is the monster attacking the husband. That's the very first scene. If that didn't happen and we just started with like creepy stuff happening and we don't know about it, I think it would have been a little bit scarier and creepier. You know? Anyways, that's Lights Out. I give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, we got Pet Sematary. This movie kind of sucked. It was pretty messy. Like, nothing crazy going on. The ending was pretty. I liked the ending actually. The ending was. It was one of those like, they try to be different ending, you know, because no, they try to do like the sad ending, I guess. I don't want to spoil it, but ending is pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. But Pet Sematary, it's based on the Stephen King novel and the movie as well that came out before. No, not the movie. Yeah. This based on the novel / the movie that came out. The past movie based on the novel. I haven't seen the older one. I've only seen this version, but it's okay. It's not crazy. There's some like mystery stuff that never gets explained, like about the actual Pet Sematary that doesn't really get explained. This is the original. Oh, there's multiple. What the heck? I didn't know there was other movies. Pet Sematary 2. That's crazy. I didn't even know there's multiple movies in the past. And there's a third one too. Okay, this is a recent one. Is this like a continuation of the other one? How much? 4.7. That doesn't look good. I don't know if I want to watch this. It doesn't really look that good. Okay. Us. Now, this movie was incredible. I love this movie. The writing was great. The acting was great. The characters were crazy. The characters were great. And the mystery element of it was crazy. Like, the actual plot and everything. And, like, the clone stuff. It was insane. Jordan Peele, his movies are really good. I've seen pretty much all of them. I think there's a couple I haven't seen, but this one was incredible. I love this movie. The twist in the end was crazy. I know some people, this is a very controversial movie. Some people hate it and some people love it. There's no in between. I don't know if anybody that said there's a mediocre. You either love it or you hate it. And ratings are 6.8, which I don't think is fair. It's okay. If you're being like subjectively, in my opinion, I thought it was a 9 out of 10. But like, even if you're looking at it objectively, it's at least like an 8. At least like an 8 or a 7.8 or something like closer to an 8. Not a 6.8. That's way too low. But I would 100% recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. I would 100% recommend checking this out. I'm gonna eat some gummies real quick. Actually, but yeah, this movie was incredible. I really like this. 100% would recommend watching Jordan Peele movies. And speaking of Jordan Peele, let's just look at some of the other movies I've seen by him. So I've seen I'll add that to the queue, I guess. Nope and Get Out. I've seen, what else have I seen? Is that the only 3 movies he's made? Oh yeah, Candyman. Seen that. What else? I think that's it. Where's his acting credits? I know he's been in a couple movies himself, but he's great. He's like a comedy guy, but he just started making horror movies and stuff. Okay, let's start with let's go from Candyman, Get Out, and Candyman, Open, Get Out. Okay, worst to best. So Candyman was probably the worst out of the 3 that I just got selected, but yeah, the worst out of all the Jordan Peele movies I've seen. This one I feel like 8 is a little high now that I remember it. It's like more like a 7.8, but 7.9, 7.8, 7.7 around there. I think 8 is a little high, but that's okay. But yeah, Candyman, pretty good movie. Like nothing crazy about it. I was really intrigued by the story and like the intrigue by the lore behind it, because this is not the first one. This is like, I thought this was a reboot. So I went into this movie thinking it's a reboot. I'm like, okay, I can just watch this. I don't gotta worry about knowing anything else, right? But then they reference some other stuff, and I'm like, okay, now it's getting a little confusing. And then later, after I finished the movie, I realized, okay, this is a reboot. There's a movies that came before it. Obviously it says right here, sequel to the horror film Candyman 1992. So now I gotta kind of watch the original, and then I gotta come back and watch this again to give like a proper score. But oh, I don't know why this is not on the thing yet, but I gotta go check out all 3 of the Candyman movies. I gotta go check that out. So I'm not gonna give like a proper rating, but this is a pretty decent movie. I liked it. Maybe the only issue I had with it was like story was a little confusing, but if I watch the older ones, maybe it'll make sense. I just didn't like the ending of the movie was, it kind of like made it confusing, like the lore. But hopefully it'll make sense if I watch the older movies. Anyway, pretty good movie. I'd probably recommend watching this if you watch the older ones, but even as a standalone movie, it does pretty well. Okay, next up, we got Nope. This is the latest by Jordan Peele. Okay, Document Eating is not great. Okay. Yeah, anyways, Nope, another Jordan Peele movie. This is the latest one. Came out last year. This is like one of the only movies I've only seen a handful of movies in theaters. Less than 5. From the top of my head, I've seen Endgame, Nope, and Gran Turismo. And then another movie that I saw during a field trip, forgot the name, Hidden Figures or something. I think those are the only movies I've seen in theaters, but this is one of them, and I watched this in D-Box. So if you don't know what that is, in Cineplex, they got seats called D-Box, and they kind of just shake. I don't think it was worth it for this movie, because I don't know, there's not that much shaking going on, so I didn't think it was super worth getting D-Box for this. But like for something like, I don't know, Top Gun Maverick, it might have been more worth it, but I still enjoyed it, the movie, but other than the shaking stuff, which I mean, I wish there was a lot more of, because there's not that many scenes of the monster, the alien, so it doesn't shake as much. There's a lot of talking, which I'm not saying is bad. In terms of a movie, standalone is good. But for the shaking part aspect, I wish there was not as much talking. If you want to get like the vibrating seats when you're watching movies, I would recommend picking a movie with a lot of action. In my that's what I think. But yeah, other than that, really enjoyed this movie. The backstory was pretty cool. Like the alien, there's not too much lore that's necessary in terms of the alien itself, like the main villain, but there is a side story that kind of makes it creepy. I feel like the side story is a lot more interesting and a lot more scarier. Side stories featuring Steven Yeun, as a kid. So he was part of a TV show. You can kind of see glimpses of that. It was very random, but they were trying to draw parallels of the movie of Taming the Beast. I really like that parallel, but it would have been really cool if they expanded it more. Maybe they could make another movie on the actual chimp and everything, about the whole thing. And because that was really scary. That was really creepy. That was the beginning of the movie. Really cool. 100% enjoyed that part. I think that part was sick. That was a highlight of the movie for me. But yeah, 100%. If they expanded on it, I think it would have been cool. But it's still fine without it. And I really like that they had that parallel as well, because it's good in terms of writing for that aspect. All right, next up, we got Get Out. Another movie with Daniel Kaluuya. Same actor as Nope, by the way. This movie came out in 2017, but I watched this kind of late. I watched this like this year, summer, I believe. Was it summer? Yeah, I think it was summer. Yeah, last summer. I watched it for the first time last summer. Really late, but it was a great movie. I really liked what is it? I did a presentation on Hidden Figures. That's sick. I watched it because of school. They took me on a school trip there, as a field trip to watch the movie. But Get Out was great. The lore was good. Story was good. Backstory was good. The actors are amazing. I love the ending as well. The ending was sick, but it also had a lot of like a little bit of mystery in the beginning, but it gets solved in the end with like a big twist. But you kind of see the twist coming, but there's a secondary twist which you don't see coming at all. So this movie was sick. I loved it. And it really like plays off like what's the word? The racial like lenses or something. The writing lenses. I forgot what they're called. Perspective lens. Or I learned this in school. I forgot the name for it. Someone help me out here. But like, the racial race theory, yeah. You kind of see like the race theory and stuff like that. It kind of ties into like racism and like America, all of that, like police brutality as well. Actors were great. Like you can kind of tell he's British. He tries the American accent, but like it doesn't really work that well. But also this guy's in it. I didn't know he was in it, but he's the guy from Atlanta, and he was really good in Atlanta. Really funny guy. Anyways, next up we got Fear Street Trilogy. This movie was a little confusing. I didn't really understand how this worked. I think I watched this with who did I watch this with? My aunt recommended this to me, which was I was surprised. I didn't know she watched horror movies and anything. My aunt recommended it to me, and then I watched it with another aunt of mine. But it's like a trilogy. I was confused. I thought you kind of start off with this. We'll go this way, but no, you start off in the present, go to the past, and then go even further to the past, and then you come back to the future. So all three of these movies, I recommend watching them back to back. Really great. Another Netflix original, surprisingly, very good Netflix original. It gets progressively a little bit worse. First movie was incredible. Set up the story really well. Everything about like the plot was intriguing in the first movie. It was scary, not super scary, but scary and creepy-ish. Second movie, on the other hand, was even scarier and even creepier. I think someone got a new car. There's no need to be for like revving up the car and doing flybys for hours, bro. They started since I started streaming. But Second movie I felt like was creepier and scarier, but it was like a prequel, and then the third movie's a prequel before that. A little confusing because the actors are the same in the very last movie, and which is the furthest back it goes. But the actors are the same. I think it's trying to say that it's their descendants. Morbius review is coming up soon. But it gets progressively worse. By that I mean like the very last one was pretty bad. I didn't really like it. It wasn't terrible, but it didn't live up to the hype. The first one built it up really well, set up the stage. Second one got it stronger, built it up higher. Third one in the beginning was good. And then like the first couple bits is exciting, but then it like goes downhill, goes a little bit higher, but then goes downhill again, and the ending was just meh, mediocre. Kind of disappointed because the first two movies were great. But I would still recommend watching them. They're pretty good. That's not really a horror movie. It's kind of horror-ish, but like it's more like thriller. This is the same thing, not really horror. Army of the Dead, not really horror. It's like a zombie movie, but like it's more action. It's not really horror. The New Mutants, this was like a Marvel horror movie. It was a bit weird. It wasn't that great, but it was okay. Not much to say about it. It's hard to explain. It was kind of bad though. It kind of X-Men franchise was like, that's like Days of the Future Past, and then goes downhill again after like the recasting and the retcon-ish things that happened in like Apocalypse and further on, and then it goes further, and then Logan just goes all the way up, and then right after Logan just plummets down, and now it's dead. Hey, Morbius, let's go. Morbius comes up. Before we get to that, we'll go over Morbius in a second. Invisible Man, this is okay, pretty mediocre. The ending was the villain was not even that scary. It was not creepy at all. Like, it was okay. I think this is trying to be like Hollow Man, trying to be like I don't know if you guys have seen Hollow Man, but that's like an OG horror movie, like from back in the day. Pretty old horror movie. I don't think it comes up in here, but check out Hollow Man. That it's not that good, but it's an OG movie. Every other movie on here is ass, yeah. Compared to Morbius, 100%. So next up we got The Black Phone, Ethan Hawke. Great acting. Pretty scary. The guy gets trapped in a room by like some child abductor, and then all the kids that he killed before, they come back as ghosts to help out the kid escape. So the ghosts help him escape, and yeah, pretty good, decent movie. Nothing crazy though. It's decent. I would recommend it. I give it an 8 out of 10. Not much to talk about. Slender Man, this movie was horrendous, garbage, absolutely the worst of the worst. Is booty cheeks, dog water, absolute hot garbage, hot dog water. There's not enough words I can describe to explain to you how terrible this movie was. I regret watching this. I could have spent that 1 hour and 30 minutes doing literally anything else, but for some reason I ended up watching this garbage, godforsaken, trash, the utter worst of the worst movie of all time. It's just so bad. I gave it a 2 out of 10. The actual, like, they take the legend of the horror man, what? The legend of the Slender Man from the games, kind of set it up in the beginning, and then just gets absolutely dog water, bro. The CGI, trash. Acting, trash. Writing, trash. Cinematography is okay, but still trash. The characters, trash. Lore, trash. Everything about this movie, garbage, hot garbage. Literally the worst. Rizzler Slenderman, bro. Rizzler Slenderman is a goat. That's gonna be another inside joke for the Streamtober. We got garlic, onion, and Rizzler Slenderman. I love my community, bro. Garlic, onion, and Rizzler Slenderman. Y'all are weird. Anyways, this movie is just garbage. It kind of takes the movies, just makes it worse. It made no sense whatsoever. The entire movie just had me confused and being like, what the hell is going on here? The characters are stupid. Just everything about this was just garbage. And you kind of left wondering if they're just crazy or if the monster is real, which no one knows. And then this is not really a horror movie at all because there's no jump scares, nothing horror about this. The main character doesn't get affected at all. Literally, there is a ghost, but that's about it. It's a good movie. I really liked it. It was enjoyable. Writing was good. Another Stephen King based movie, but there was nothing horror about this, nothing scary about this, but it's a good movie. I'd 100% recommend it. So basically this guy dies. This guy, I'll explain a little bit. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I'm just gonna explain what's in the trailer. So the kid, he works part-time, I guess. He works for this old rich billionaire, like reads books to him and stuff, and then eventually he doesn't have technology or anything, so the kid buys him an iPhone, and then he dies, and then he puts the iPhone in his casket like you just saw, and then later after he's buried and everything, he gets a call from him. Creepy, right? He gets a text from him. Creepy. And then like he kind of like talks to him. He replies back even though he's dead. He's talking to a dead guy. I don't know why he keeps replying, but he replies again. And then like the actual like ghost doesn't like do anything to him. He's a good ghost, I guess. Kind of. Because literally he just asks him to kill his enemies, and the ghost just ends up killing the enemies for him and just does his dirty work, I guess. He gets a little carried away with it. Eventually, in the end, things turn out good. I hope Rizzler Slenderman will make an appearance in the second Slenderman movie. I hope Rizzler Slenderman should not be a part of this. He's too good for this movie. This movie needs to die in a hole. Rizzler Slenderman is gonna be a different movie that I think we should produce. We should start that. Okay, we got the Purge series. We can talk about that. I think we should make a Rizzler Slenderman movie. I'll direct it. I'm not paying for it though, but I'll direct it. I'm happy to do that. We need some producers and stuff. My bad. I think I misclicked over here. 100% I misclicked. Jared Leto's Morbius is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Peak fiction. The best Marvel movie I think I've ever seen. All the other movies are so bad. Marvel, so cringe. Like literally the same exact, what is it called? The same exact formula in every single Marvel movie. Guy gets power somehow. Cool. Wow. He has superpowers. Villain. He is like a friend sometimes. Probably sometimes not, but works close to him, knows him well. And then the villain gets the same exact power as the hero. And then the final battle, they beat it out. That sounds weird. But they fight it out and the hero wins. Literally the same for all Marvel movies. Iron Man, Black Panther, Ant-Man. But Morbius is not like that at all. It's so different, completely different, very original. The villain is completely different. So the main character, he becomes a vampire because he gets bit by bats and stuff. And the villain, he's also kind of a vampire. And he has the same power. But it's still great. They do it so much better than Marvel because it's Jared Leto. And he's just amazing. And his acting is 10 out of 10. Great. Beautiful. CGI was beautiful. And they have Oscorp in it. So Spider-Man reference. And yeah, 100% recommend watching this. Oh yeah, they have the guy from Fast and Furious in here, so has to be good, right? I mean, chat agrees with me, right? Everyone loves this movie. I don't think there's anything better than Jared Leto's Morbius. And the best part of the movie, like everybody says, the fan favorite scene. This movie was also an internet sensation, a global phenomenon, everybody and their mothers were talking about this. Bird Box, everybody was talking about it, but their mothers weren't. Morbius, though, everybody and their mothers and their daughters and their dads and their cousins and their dogs were talking about it. There's not a single soul that hasn't seen this movie. Spider-Man pales in comparison. This is the best Sony Marvel movie they have ever made, and this is the best Marvel movie that exists. And I feel like from now on, Sony should just take over and just start making the movies. Just screw Marvel. Sony should just take over. Because Craven looks amazing. I think that movie's going to be 10 out of 10 as well. And every other movie Sony makes in the Marvel, with the Marvel IPs, are going to be amazing. Didn't the Spider-Man reference get cut out? Yeah, it probably did, because Spider-Man's is garbage. Who needs him? I think the Venom got cut out as well. But this movie was amazing. Am I being paid by Sony? I don't think I need to be paid. I'll pay them to give this a good review. That's how good this is. 10 out of 10 movie. I think I've seen this twice. In one day. That's like the twice in one day. But in total, I think I've seen this like over like maybe like 50 times. Probably more than that. But amazing movie. Like nothing compares to this. Completely different from every other Marvel movie. Does not follow the same structure or the pattern. The formula. Original. Very nice. Jared Leto. 10 out of 10. Awesome. He's a beautiful man. Next up, we got what's next up? The Purge series. Let's go on the Purge series. I watched all these movies back to back, so it was pretty fun. There's one more. There should be one more. Purge 2. Where is it? The Purge election year, I think. Okay, this is like the fourth one, I think. No, that's the second one. The first Purge, that's Purge TV show. I did not watch that. The Forever Purge. Okay, I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies. Yep. Okay. The first Purge was the latest movie. No, Forever Purge was the latest movie. Anarchy was okay. Which one was the second one? Oh, that was the third one, I think. 2014. Oh, I can check the date. 2013, 2014, 2016, 2018, 2021. Okay, got it. All right, now that we're in order. First Purge movie was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It set up the story well. It was very good as a standalone movie. And Ethan Hawke did a great job. The ending was a little meh. But it was a decent ending. Scary element was not really that evident. It wasn't super scary. It was a bit creepy. Cool concept though, really cool concept. Was it executed properly? Not really. Yeah, it got a 5.7 overall, but I gave it an 8 because I thought it was pretty decent. The first one at least. Now second one is a different story because actually no, second one, no, which one was yeah, that's the third one, never mind. I always mix those two up. The second one was like kind of reset everything, completely different characters. So it felt like a different movie. But same universe. I think it was a different year. And we got Frank Grillo. He's great. I think he was a great role lead. Acting was great, decent. He was pretty much a pretty sick badass. He had cool guns and stuff. Yo, what's up, Lennon Green? Welcome to the chat. We're looking at some horror movies today. We're rating them. If you got opinions on any of these movies, let me know. If you got ratings, let me know. Put it in the chat and I'll read it. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Streamtober, day 5, the finale. And thank you for the follow. I just noticed that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Landon Green, welcome to the chat. All right. I don't know if you've seen any of these movies, but we're going to go over like a bunch of them. So there's a lot coming up. Anyways. Yeah, and by the way, I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys? How are you doing? Doing pretty good myself. But second movie was better. I feel like it was slightly better than the last one, but it wasn't insane or anything. It's still decent. The ending of this movie was pretty crazy. I liked it. I thought they were gonna change some stuff, but same concept, but executed a little bit better. And then the third movie, which is a continuation of the second one, same characters, but but this time they're trying to stop the purge from happening. I kind of forgot if they actually stop it, because I think they do stop it. Or yeah, they do stop it. Okay. But so in the ending of this, they end up stopping the purge finally. But the writing and the characters were not as interesting as the last one. The kind of just fell off a little bit. The last one was a lot better compared to this, but it wasn't terrible. It was still decent, still like decent, but it's not as good as the last one. 100%. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Where are you from? No, I'm not from Albania. I've never been to Albania. Okay, the third one is the prequel. So this is the first ever purge. A bit weird. Oh no, this is not. Is this the same one? This is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the second last movie that came out. The very first purge that came out. Oh, you're from the U.S. I mean, pretty much all the purge movies are set in the U.S. Well, what would you think would happen if they actually made that a law? That would be crazy. I don't think that would happen. It's too unrealistic. Do you stream for entertainment purposes, or have you considered making streaming your passion? I mean, yeah, 100%. Probably trying to make this a career, maybe, hopefully. But the first purge, it was not as good as the last couple movies. I would say this is like on the same level as the election year movie, but slightly better, because we got a brand new set of characters, completely different story. This time it's like in the hood, I guess, so more guns or whatever, and they had some like race theory stuff going on in the middle of it. But overall, pretty good movie. Acting was decent. I like the characters were really fun. The main character was really cool. And then, but overall, decent movie. And then we got the Forever Purge. So this happens after the fourth movie. No, after the third movie. So the fourth movie is a prequel. That after the third movie, this is what happens. They stop the purge, but the people that like the purge, they kind of riot, and then they go against the vicious and just have a forever purge. So they just want to go ham and just have purge forever. No rules, no law, anywhere. And it's about a small family escaping to Mexico, because obviously if you go to Mexico, they can't the laws of the US doesn't apply there. And it's about their journey there. Pretty decent. I gave all of these movies like an 8 because they were not crazy, but they were decent. They were okay. But yeah. None of these movies are scary in any way. Set in the Hood, yeah. I have an offer. May I share it? Sure. They have no laws in Mexico. More laws than the US in this movie, at least. But yeah, that was a Forever Purge. Decent. Would I recommend any of them? Maybe the first one and the second one. But other than that, not really. It's... All right. He's trying to sell you something. Be careful. I'm a professional graphic designer with years of experience and specializing in custom Twitch channels for gamers. Let me know if you're interested. Yeah, I'll let you know. Also, I make all the graphics for the thing. I'm a graphic designer myself, so. But if I need something, I'll let you know. You know. Also, tell me your Discord username so I can show you my recent work. Discord should be pinned in the chat. I don't give out my username, but you can go on the server. But it chapter 1 and chapter 2. Another cultural phenomenon. This was huge, very popular. When the first one came out, everybody was talking about it. Second one, not so much, but the first one was super popular, insanely popular. It was 100% a cultural phenomenon. Everybody was talking about it. Creepy, scary. Yeah, it was. I would say scary. Characters are very like well written. Characters were good. Acting was good as well. This guy, Jordan Martell, he's amazing. So we saw him in, I talked about his other movie that he was in, that the what's it called? Mr. Harrington's Phone. I forgot to mention his acting in there is really good. This kid is very talented. I also saw a show by him called Jacob's, what was it called? Forgot what it was called. But it was really good. Jacob something. Well, I keep forgetting. Defending Jacob. Yes, 100%. That movie, that show was really good. One of my favorite shows I've seen in that year. And his acting was incredible. But it, again, coming back to it, the main villain is pretty scary, I guess. I watched it, I think, twice or 3 times maybe. Another Stephen King based movie. A lot of his movies are pretty good. I haven't seen some of the OG ones, so I gotta check those out, like The Shining and stuff. But the first movie was it was good. It set everything up, and it also completed the story in a way. But then I don't think it was necessary, but they did have a little setup, because I mean they are adapting the OG story, but I haven't seen the OG versions. I haven't read the book either, so I don't know how it goes in there. But second one was just not as good. It did not live up to the hype. After all of that, new set of characters, which is fine. I like the new characters as well. We got some big heavy hitters. On this we got Jessica Chastain, James McAvoy, Bill Skarsgård, of course, but he was in the last one as well. But I kind of liked the kids as a cast. It kind of just made it more interesting, having like a bunch of kids going, like, defeating this clown monster. But it was still good in this. The second one was, acting and the characters were so good, but it just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but they try to do too much with it. They try to get the lore to be something else, and this is the movie where, I don't know, the kid actors suck a lot of the time. They do, but I feel like in it, they did a pretty good job. All of them did like a really good job, especially Jordan Martell. He killed it. Not Jordan, Jaden Martell. My bad. He killed it. I thought he was really good, and even the that kid as well, the villain kid. He was also pretty good acting, but CGI was great. Bill Skarsgård is insane. As like a horror movie villain, I thought he was really good. First movie, give it an 8 out of 10. Really good, enjoyed it. The ending was insane. Second movie, the ending felt like a boss battle of like a video game or something. It just felt super weird. I don't know why. And the CGI in the second one, I felt like it was worse than the first one. Everything up to the ending of the second one was pretty good, but the ending was just so weird. It just felt too weird. And I like the backstory and the lore of the actual It Clown being like an alien and stuff. I thought that was cool. But the ending was just weird. They try to do way too much with it. Try to make it look like some Elden Ring boss battle, Dark Souls boss battle type thing. It was just weird. It was odd. So that's why I give it a 6, the second one. First one was good. Second one didn't really live up to the hype. You know how sequels are. And now we're getting to the movies I've seen recently. So this is a David Cronenberg film. The first David Cronenberg film I've ever seen. And I gotta tell you, this was amazing. I really enjoyed this a lot. This was made in 1986. So, you know, the special effects are not really there yet. I mean, I don't think there was any much special effects. It was mostly practical effects. But we got Jeff Goldblum, amazing actor. He did a great job in this. This was filmed in Toronto. It was not set in Toronto, but it's filmed in Toronto. You kind of get to see a couple shots of the CN Tower. I was like, I freaked out when I saw that, because I was not expecting that. That came out of nowhere. And then like I started noticing streets, and I'm like, okay, I know where that is. I'm like, I've been there. I've been here. Like I study there. Like I've been to that building. I've ate at that restaurant. Like I started like noticing every single street and everything. But great movie. The practical effects was crazy, and as David Cronenberg films are, you got a lot of body horror and gore. Bro, you almost knocked the lamp over.
My bad. I have to tell some. What? Yo, since we're on the top of movies, I just watched that, bro. Okay, the beginning was ass, but near the end was so good.
Can you go?
That's all I have to say. 6 out of 10.
Shut up. Okay, whatever. But this movie was great. I mean, you kind of get the gist of it. There's nothing different. No twist endings or nothing different. If you read the description, you kind of get the whole movie. Watch the trailer, get the movie. That's what I'm telling you, not to read the description and not to watch the trailer. I know I kind of just spoiled a little bit of it, but ignore that. Just don't watch the trailer, don't read the description, just go watch it. It's better that way. It's a good movie. I like this. It's a different type of movie. You don't get these kind of movies anymore. And then we get into the latest series I've seen. So I try to watch as many horror movies as well. Your door needs a lock. It does have a lock. I don't think I locked it properly. But I try to watch a lot of horror movies in preparation for this day because I wanted to do a tier list, but I didn't get to watch as many classic horror movies as I was planning to. I didn't get enough time, but I did try to watch as much as I can, and I started with the Alien series. I thought I could finish the entire Alien series, but I couldn't. The furthest I got was Alien Requiem, which is, these two are not canon, but either way, let's talk about this Alien Predator series, I guess. Let's go into my list actually because I have all of them. Where is it? Alien Predator. Alrighty. Alright, the first movie, amazing. I enjoyed this so much. The sets were incredible. The practical effects were really good for the time. Like, you don't understand the way for that time, they went above and beyond. Like, the way they had the spaceship and the technology inside were really like modern, futuristic for that time. Obviously now we're looking back at it, it doesn't look that modern. Obviously now we would have holograms and stuff, but like movies that were made now set in the future would have holograms and crazy stuff like that. But for that time, the future, it was so advanced. The first movie was so good. I enjoyed this so much. Ridley Scott, amazing director. The writers did a good job. The mystery element of it was good. Like, who put the spaceship there? How did those eggs get there? I don't think that gets answered at all. But amazing movie. And then Sigourney Weaver, also great. I saw this movie after watching the Defender series. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's the same person. But she looks so much different in this because she's so much younger, obviously. 1979, so this is really old. But I would 100% recommend watching this. The poster itself looks amazing. I would get that in my room. I would get that stuck on one of my walls. That would look amazing. And the second one, I don't think it was better, but it was on that same exact level. But they upped the ante to another level. More guns, more aliens, more scary stuff. Insane movie. This poster, it goes way harder than the last one. I would definitely get this in my room. I need this poster in my room. Bro, that would look insane. Her with the gun and the child on the shoulder and a bunch of alien eggs. Bro, it doesn't get harder than that. Top 10 hardest females in movie history, bro. She's insane. Ellen Ripley. Crazy. The second one was insane. Loved this movie. Great movie. Again, the sets were incredible. The way they have these planets, they don't show much of the planet exterior, obviously, because they don't have the technology and CGI for that. But the sets were just incredible. They built some crazy stuff. I haven't seen Star Wars, but like it has like a similar vibe in terms of the tech. Made in like a similar time period as well. And I just read the chat. Anything after Alien 2 is horrible. And we're gonna get into that in a bit. But before that, the next movie that came out in this, they're not really related, but they kind of are loosely. But Predator 1, This movie, I didn't really want to like it that much. And it was a little stupid. Pretty stupid. The acting wasn't really that great. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's an OG and stuff, but I don't want to say this, but hopefully he doesn't beat me up. But his acting isn't all that. I'm gonna be honest. His acting is a little dookie, but at least his action scenes are good. Other than like when he's going hand to hand combat, he's decent, but he's a little weird with the guns, and he's a little weird with dialogue, acting, facial expressions, emotions. I don't think that's really his thing. But as like a big brute force, tactical army guy, that's pretty much all he can do. He's kind of like The Rock. But if this movie was made today, Rock would be the Rock would 100% be the main character. But and the CGI, not really that great. Even for the time, I don't think it was that great. I feel like they could have done more practical effects. Alien, they didn't use CGI. They used practical effects. Even until like, I don't know how far, but even in Alien Requiem, they used practical effects. But for Predator, outside of when he's in his normal form, when he's invisible, the CGI is so bad, bro. And half of the movie is in this heat vision, like heat map view, and it's just hard to see anything. And it's so inconsistent. The view, the way the Predator sees, it's so inconsistent. It changes from movie to movie. But the first one, give it a 7 out of 10, not great. Second one, on the other hand, was slightly better. Danny Glover was the main character. I think he did a great job. Acting on this movie was a lot better. Nothing crazy, but compared to the first one, this is day and night. Way better. CGI, still as bad. You kind of got a glimpse of it. And then they just made the view of the Predator, the heat map stuff, even more inconsistent. Because before, his mask has a different view, his actual eyes have a different view. But now both of those get changed up. It's confusing. But in terms of plot and like the actual like movie itself, I feel like the second one did a way better job. It was a lot more fun, a lot better, a lot more enjoyable. And it's set in LA. I love that. LA was a great setting for this, in the city itself. And so the first one was like a jungle, actual jungle, and the second nature jungle, but the second movie is set in the urban jungle, I guess. So, you get the gang rivalries mixed up in the Predator stuff, and then the government comes in as well. But decent, I mean, not decent, way better than the last one, but still nothing crazy. But LA in 1997. So this is set in the future from when this came out, but pretty good. Kind of made me fall in love with LA a little bit. Not LA itself, but like the outskirts of LA. I kind of want to live there a little bit now, because I mean the city's kind of beautiful. The people are weird though. And then we get back into Alien. So, hey, what do you mean what? LA, outside of the main city, the hills, the sunsets are beautiful, bro. And the beaches, they're nice. People are weird. But next up we got Alien 3. This movie is just hot garbage just compared to the last ones. Obviously Sigourney Weaver is back. This is the third movie that she's in. She comes back one more time, but this is just bad. It was so dark. The sets were still pretty decent, but not as great as the last couple movies. Sets were okay. California's a death trap. Yeah, the government kind of sucks as well. Cali government. But like the nature and like the actual city is beautiful. The views are amazing. I would not live there, but could you have made the movie better if you were in it? What do you mean? Like if I was making the movie, or if I was in the movie, like as a character? 100% either way. I don't think I could improve the first two movies because those movies are great already. Third movie, this is bad. So anything that changes is gonna make it better. But this movie was just terrible. Kind of just gets like the satisfying ending of the last movie. The second movie has a satisfying ending. Takes that, completely flips it up, and destroys that satisfying ending and makes it just terrible. So this movie ruins the second movie because it should have ended at the second movie, bro. I don't know why they kept going. I mean, I like that they kept going, but this is not the direction to go. They should have switched it up, new character, new setting, and they encounter it in a different way. But same person encountering it the third time, and she's not any more useful as she was last time. She's actually less useful. She was way more useful and did a lot more in the second movie compared to this. This movie felt like a waste of time. And acting was okay, but the characters were just not that interesting. Nothing about this movie was that interesting. That's why I gave it a 6 out of 10. And then Alien Resurrections. I did not think it was going to get worse after the third one, but somehow it gets worse. I don't want to talk about this movie because it was just garbage. They try to clone the aliens and stuff. So, but it doesn't really change much. It's still boring. The characters, writing was pretty lackluster. The actual action, horror and stuff, not really there. We got Sigourney Weaver back at it again for the fourth one. No. My bad, chat. If you were a cool character, 100%, I would change everything, bro. I would just go ham in this universe. But third one, not much to explain. It's worse than the fourth one. Not much to explain. It's worse than the third one, which isn't saying a lot. 5 out of 10. And then we got the Alien vs. Predator movies, 2 of them. These are not canon, I believe, because they kind of break the lore. The timeline gets messed up because of this. Because they bring in characters that are supposed to be alive 70, 100 years down the line, but they bring them back down here, which doesn't really make sense for the other movies. So I searched it up, and this is not canon, but this is outside of the story and stuff, story was weak, writing was a bit weak, but really fun movie. It's like a turn off the brain, just enjoy, watch for fun movie, like Fast and Furious and stuff. You don't watch this for the plot. You're not watching this for anything else. You're just watching it to turn off your brain and just a little dumb fun, you know? So in that case, this movie was decent. That's why I give it 8 out of 10. I could be a lot more critical about this because there's a lot of things wrong with it, but it was fun. Unlike these two, which aren't fun, they're boring, on top of the fact that the writing is weak. On top of the fact that the characters are weak. But this, at least, yeah, the writing and stuff is weak, plot is weak, but at least it's fun. Alien Requiem, a continuation of the last Alien vs. Predator movie. Not as good as the last one. We get a little bit more action, but there's a lot of pointless walking around, and a lot of stuff just happens for no reason. Not as good, but still another turn off your brain. Just fun movie, I guess. Would I recommend any of these? And then these are the other movies that are that came out after. I haven't seen them yet. We got Predators, Prometheus, which is Alien Covenant, Alien obviously, and then another Predator movie, and Prey. These both Predator movies, but I'm pretty sure these are all in the same universe. Predator movies, Alien is like in its own universe, but Predator and Aliens are. I'm pretty sure they're in the same universe, but these two are not canon. Other than these two, everything else is in the same universe. Would I recommend any of these? I would recommend watching the first one. I would recommend watching the second one, 100%. Would I recommend the Predator movies? I'll recommend watching the second one, but you kind of need to watch the first one to watch the second one. Not necessary, but it's better if you do. Somehow the second one has worse ratings than the first one, but the second one is so much better. Way better. I really like the old LA movies. They're really good. But yeah, old movies set in LA. 1990. But I'll recommend this more than this, but watch both of them because they kind of matter. Alien 3 would not recommend. Alien Resurrection would not recommend. Alien vs. Predator. If you don't care about plot and anything else, if you just want to turn off your brain and just have fun, I'll recommend this. Skip this. You don't really need to watch this. I can't really say much about the rest because I haven't seen it. And that kind of closes off our list of all of the movies on my horror movie list. that is pretty much everything. And it is 6:41, which means I'm gonna bring it close to the stream, ending Streamtober. This is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna end it here. Last day, very last day, and it's been fun, but good things come to an end. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, chat. So the lighting looks so much better now. I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning. This is like a lot better. Let me turn the top light on as well. Actually, no, that actually makes it worse. If that was like less, not as bright, but tiny bit less bright, it would have been nice. Alexa, Alexa, lights light blue. Alexa, lights light blue.
Should I do that for the first light?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that make it better? Here. Alrighty. This is the end. Alexa fart compilation. I don't know why that didn't trigger it. I thought that was gonna trigger it. The first Predator movie is way better. I wouldn't say that. The acting was bad. If you would you have Slenderman make a cameo appearance in one of the movies? I don't know, the Rizzler Slenderman? Yeah, sure. The game Slenderman, maybe, but the movie Slenderman, 100% not. Rizzler Slenderman doesn't get better than that. He's the OG. You know what I'm saying? You just like it because it's set in LA. Nah. I said I liked LA because of the movie. I like the movie set in LA because of the movie. I like the fact that it was set in LA after the fact, not before. So I don't think that's a really I don't think that's you know, what's the word? A factor. I don't think that's a factor at all. But anyways, we're gonna end Streamtober. This is the last day, day 5, the finale. Maybe down the line we can have all 7 days, but at least not yet, not now, because we don't have that big of an audience. It's not really worth doing all 7 days, but maybe soon, maybe next year we'll be much bigger. I'm gonna grind as much as I can, and we're gonna be bigger and stronger next year. We're gonna go even harder. We're gonna play a lot more games. I want to do some more IRL content for Streamtober, like going to like a haunted house, escape rooms, things like that. We're gonna do that live down the line. Hopefully when I get more gear. I think that's the only thing stopping me right now, because I don't really mind doing stuff, but one day you should do a Scribble game. Scribble.io, yeah, 100%. We can do that off without Streamtober. It doesn't have to be Streamtober related. We can do that for Christmas. We can do like a Christmas related one, and we can do it for like every season. We can do like seasonal thingy, like a Marvel one, DC comic, pop culture ones. It'll be fun. We can 100% do different Scribble games and stuff. Yeah. But you know, all good things come to an end, and this is the last day of Streamtober. This has been fun. It's been great. I met a lot of new people today. I met a lot of people. We got new people in our community. Let me just shout out everybody that followed during the last couple of days of Streamtober. I guess make sure you include Garlic Onion. Yes, 100%. Shout out to Garlic Onion and Rizzler Slenderman for the inside jokes and stuff. That's good stuff. But yeah, let's shout out to Akahoshi for the follow. Day 1, the first day. Shout out to Name Too Long to Spell for the 539 bits. Thank you so much for that. Shout out to Name Too Long. Thank you for the support. Shout out to Isabella for the follow. That was on day 2, I think. Shout out to Princess 9919. That was day 3, I believe. And shout out Name Too Long to Spell again for the 100 bits and more bits. Thank you. And the cheers. Thank you for all that. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And shout out to Ware01234 and Grim Faded for the follow, and Pirp for the follow yesterday on day 4 during Roblox. You guys helped out a lot. Thank you. And shout out to Landon Green today for the follow. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the follow. We did pretty decent numbers in terms of like views and stuff this Streamtober. Day 4 was definitely the highlight. That was the longest stream we did, and it was also the highest viewed stream. I think we peaked at like around 50. I think we had like 50 over there on that day, which is pretty good, decent. Not nothing crazy, obviously, but we're still small, so that's pretty good for now. Pretty good for now. I think we gained like 4 followers, which is not bad, I guess. It's like a follow each day, I guess, which means we still need 1 more for today. So if you're watching this and you're not following, drop a follow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And if you got Prime, you can subscribe for free. And yeah, it's been fun. Streamtober day 5. If you want to watch any of these streams back, if you want to watch them, the entire full stream is uploaded onto YouTube. Let me pull it up real quick. You can check out the whole dang thing. I will be making a recap video of everything that happened, and I'll be making a playlist as well, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so here it is, second channel. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, so make sure you guys subscribe to the second channel. We're at 130 subscribers. We gotta pump those numbers up, get the views up too. 87% of the people watching are not subscribed. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, might as well subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We got day 1 full stream, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Day 2 full stream, 1 hour and 50 minutes. Day 3 full stream, 4 hours and 15 minutes. And day 4 full stream, 4 hours and 50 minutes. That's the longest one so far. And obviously we got day 5, which is 3 hours and 6 minutes. Not bad. How come you don't stream on YouTube? I feel like I started on Twitch. It's gonna be weird to go over to YouTube. I might, but there's not really like an incentive to. I'm not gonna make any money if I switch to YouTube. At least I make a couple cents off of ads on Twitch and through bits and stuff. So at least I can break even every time I do an event like this, because I actually gotta spend money on some stuff like buying games and stuff, and buying like working on the graphics, working on the flyers, the videos, editing and stuff. I gotta get some money back, right? So that's why I stream on Twitch. So I think we broke even. I didn't spend that much, so I think we made enough to break even. But yeah, make sure you follow the first main channel as well, Neutron. I'll put the link in the chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, all the links will be down below in the description. And you're probably watching this on the live channel as well, so just scroll down and hit like. All the videos are gonna be up, all the full streams, and every single segment that we did are gonna get fully edited. Like this is from day 1, got fully edited, and it's on there. You can watch it. It's like a normal YouTube video. It's short, only 12 minutes. Gets the whole thing. All the juicy highlights of the stream are in there, and I'll be editing all the other bits and pieces of every single game we've played during the past 5 days. We have this that just came out today, a 5-minute long video from the stream from yesterday. Go check that out as well. Go drop a like, hit subscribe, share with your friends, comment down below, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. All the games that we played today are gonna get edited over the weekend and be uploaded as well. And I'll be making a recap video of the whole thing, all the games, all the best parts, all the jump scares, all the funny bits, beginning to the end, all the recap from all 5 days. That's gonna come out hopefully in like a week. That's gonna take a while to edit. I gotta go through what? That's like 2, that's 4, 8, and then another like around like almost like 18, almost 20 hours of content, that's including this one. 20 hours of content I gotta look through to get a recap video, but it should be pretty simple. But yeah, And also I'll be posting shorts. Posted a couple shorts as well from Streamtober. Go check those out. I know these editing on these ones are a little bit poor because I edited this on the Twitch website itself, like the built-in editor. I'll be reposting this again, but with my own editing. You guys, I don't know if you guys know what it looks like, but kind of looks like
Nike,
this.
obviously.
Nike.
Got the text,
I'm
school
pretty sure
text.
one of you guys is British.
Quality's a little bit better as well. So I'll make the shorts again. Got a ton of content ready. We're gonna go ham the next couple weeks. Trying to get as much done and then just schedule everything out. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end off Streamtober like this. This is the last day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll do this again next year. And we'll go even harder next year. We'll go even better. And with that being said, the orange jumper, the orange sweater is coming off. The Streamtober sweater, you know, guys, this is the end. So I gotta take this off. In the beginning we put this on. And the end we gotta take it off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like symbolicism, I guess. Kind of cool. I realized I didn't talk about the pumpkin thing, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe later. Hey, all you need to know is that we won because we waffled, and our pumpkin was the best. Oh damn, that wasn't even in the actual screen. Should I do that again? Because I did that wrong. Let me do that again because it wasn't as cool as I expected because it wasn't like the second screen. Let me do that again. Symbolicism ruined. What the heck did I do? And let's make the lights orange as well. Alexa, lights orange. Why the hell am I doing all this, bro? This is so unnecessary. Alright. Now, yeah. Like I was saying, blah, 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 blah. Streamtober ending. Symbolicism, whatever. Burger. I should probably do it better. I'm gonna do a better job. Because I'm gonna put this in the recap video to end it all off. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Make sure you guys like and follow. Subscribe. Everything. Do all that good stuff. And in the beginning of the Streamtober, we put the sweater on. And in the end, we had it on for the whole week. I'm finally gonna wash this sweater. It's been a whole week. I mean, at least it's not stinky, you know. That's good. Shirts are different, by the way. I was wearing different shirts and pants, so don't worry about all that. I was planning on doing an entire outfit for all 5 days, but I'm glad I didn't do that, because then it would have been bad. Would have got really bad. But yeah, only the sweater was the same. So we're taking the sweater off to symbolize the end of Streamtober because we put it on in the beginning. This is a little cringe now that I'm thinking about it, but I thought it would be really cool. But it's a little awkward. It's a little weird, but whatever. That's just part of the character. That's part of the charm, like they say. But yeah, with that being said, Streamtober is officially over. Regular streams are coming back. Hopefully you guys can come back for that if you're new. We've been playing different types of games. We might revisit some of these horror games. Like, I want to revisit Hello Neighbor. We might revisit some new ones that we didn't get to play. Saving a lot for next year. So make sure you guys tune in next year for Streamtober 2024. And just want to shout out everybody that followed over the past 5 days. Thank you for the support. And yeah. That being said, I'm gonna end the stream right here.